I thought the censorship in Terraformers was bad. Oh boy. What's up everyone, it's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm here to bring you a first impressions of Double Decker, Doug and Krill, episode 1. So, Crunchyroll decided to actually release this episode early. It premiered at the Crunchyroll Expo that's going on still right now and over the weekend, thus caused me to make a video on this way earlier than I planned on doing. But anyway, Double Decker is actually an anime original series and is a spin-off of the 2011 anime Tiger and Bunny that I've probably been trying to get people to watch since 2011, because Tiger and Bunny, if you like My Hero Academia, you're gonna like Tiger and Bunny, because at base it's pretty much the same thing. Tiger and Bunny is about a city full of people who have heroes, and these heroes have to apply for sponsorships and licenses and actually try to win the approval of the people reality show style. So it has the same kind of look and feel to it. So it puzzles me, like, even in 2018, especially with hero movies and anime and the like being so popular, that people aren't going back and giving this series a watch. Double Decker, on the other hand, takes place in the same universe as Tiger and Bunny, and again, it is a spin-off, but you do not have to watch Tiger and Bunny in order to enjoy this series. I mean, yeah, you'll get an idea of the look and feel they're trying to go for, and not really that, because it does feel unique and different in its own way, but it was nothing in this first episode that made me want to go back and say, hey, that would happen in Tiger and Bunny. I remember that character. So to answer your question, if you necessarily have to watch Tiger and Bunny in order to watch Double Decker, the answer is absolutely not. There are parallels with Double Decker and Tiger and Bunny that's a little bit apparent. Again, you don't need to watch Tiger and Bunny, but Double Decker takes place in the city of Rizavalletta, and we have two detectives, one by the name of Doug, one by the name of Krill, and they're tasked with stopping bad guys who are using this illegal drug. Well, of course, all drugs are illegal, but anyway, they're tasked with stopping this drug flow that's flowing in the streets called Anthem, that's actually giving people superhuman abilities, and they're gonna have to crack them down and try to find a way to stop that. Much like Tiger and Bunny, we're gonna look at two sides of a coin. Like, for example, Tiger and Bunny dealt with the veteran hero Kotetsu, Wild Tiger Kaburagi, and Barnaby Brooks Jr., aka Bunny, and how, you know, Wild Tiger was more of the veteran hero, and he was forced to partner up with Bunny in order to take him under his wing, and Bunny was more of a rookie upstart hero that was making waves. We see the same thing here with Double Decker, with Doug being the more seasoned veteran on this force called 7-0, who are actually out to, you know, stop these people with these superhuman abilities. And then we have his rookie partner, Krill, who, you know, he wants to be a hero. He's very brash, he's very, you know, comedic, kind of self-serving. And it's one of those things where, again, we're going to see the same parallels, not exactly like Tiger and Bunny, but again, we're dealing with a veteran cop and a rookie partner, just like how Tiger and Bunny, we dealt with a veteran hero and a rookie hero, and the old school and new school ideologies that they both have are going to clash, and that's going to be the meat of the series. The episode itself, it was a blast. I must say that it was. You know, it had a jazzy OST, which I'm a fan of, and it had a lot of, you know, detective elements. It had a bunch of steampunk elements, which I wasn't expecting, because with this being a spinoff, you know, I thought it would be more superhero-like, but it was more kind of steampunk-like, which reminded me of something most recently with, you know, Princess Principal, where it was kind of like it had this steampunk feel, but it was still a little bit modern with how they were using the weapons and everything. And I also feel that this could be a prequel to Tiger and Bunny. I don't know why it feels that way, but again, you know, looking at they had heroes with, you know, suits of armor and things like that, and then you go into another city, even though it is a different city, where people are using steampunk weapons, and, you know, in a way, things that are a little bit primitive to what we were seeing in Tiger and Bunny. It wouldn't be surprising to me if this ends up being something that takes place a little bit before that series, or it might be in the same time. Again, they haven't clarified, because I feel like they really want to make their own, and that's kind of my thing with Double Decker. Like, I wasn't exactly excited for it, because when we got word that we were going to get another season of Tiger and Bunny, I was excited, because that was one of the most enjoyable animes I've seen recently. And then they were like, we're getting Double Decker, which is going to be a spinoff. It kind of took the wheels from under my wings, or the wind from under my wings. But I don't know. It seems very modern, and this seems like because they decided to go a little bit more grounded with this, but still have elements in it. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes place a little bit before Tiger and Bunny, or they might start bringing in people, or maybe one of the individuals we're going to see in 7-0 with some type of powers to kind of string this world together. The opening was just okay. I mean, I like it. I don't exactly hate it. I just feel that the fall season is probably going to have something a lot better than this, but it does have the type of feel that you would expect for, you know, a comedy, crime, cop buddy type drama music, you know, especially like with the jazz. It's pretty cool. Again, it's not a bad opening by any means. It's just after hearing it, and this being the first OS opening that we're going to hear for the fall, it's kind of like, I expected a little bit better, or it's definitely going to be something better that comes along. Now, this series is also still being done by Sunrise as well, which also did Tiger and Bunny, and you know with Sunrise is involved, at the very least, these visuals are going to be outstanding because they mostly deal with mecha series, and even though they have to animate these big robots and things constantly, sometimes the animation dips, but for the most part, Sunrise will bring you the type of animation that is OVA quality. And I can say the same thing with this series here is they go outside their element again, doing a little steampunk and doing more of a grounded cop type of drama thing, and it still looked pretty good even in times when they had CD mixed with CGI. Oh no, it still came out looking pretty good, even though it's blatant that sometimes you can't see that they had a mix of the 2D and the CG elements there. The only thing I can say that I really didn't like is that I hope there's more development for Krill as a character, because you know, story progression wise, he's just a standard character. You know, he's very self-serving. You know, it starts off as even kind of, you can even look at it like a parody. He's like, this is the story of how I became a hero, and he's very comedic, he's very self-serving, he's doing everything to try to make himself in a better light, and then you're gonna have the more serious Doug on his side. So hopefully when things move along in the series, he will start to develop and grow as a character instead of just being the comedic side, or, you know, the butt end of all the jokes. I hope he really does grow to be a better hero instead of just being the comedy relief. And also, there's a very weird censorship, which we saw at the top of the video that I showed you guys. Like, it's for this to be a crime drama and for them to actually show that it's going to be like violence and stuff in this, it didn't really have a good showing. I mean, maybe it's because it was premiered at a convention that maybe they decided to censor this out, or this is going to be the tone of the show. But with it being an anime original and not actually having those restrictions that they have to deal with, you would think that they would have just went all in and did what they wanted to do, or maybe they're trying to aim this at younger audiences. But come on, you had straight up scribbles on the screen, like with whiteout or something, like with the one character where she had her finger up, and then she had, like, even the cuss word that she used in the subtitles, which again I showed at the top of the video, was blanked out. And you know, it was times where they showed people without their clothes and it was blanked, and you know, people were getting shot but they'll cut away, or when the guy was shooting his gun, they just had his arm completely cut off. It was just really weird. And you know, I haven't seen censorship that bad since Terraformers, but we'll just have to see where it goes. I'm hoping maybe it's only that way because this is what they showed at the premiere, and that's not how the series is going to be as a whole. So in conclusion, is Double Decker worth your time? It's a little bit more campy than I thought it would be. I mean, again, I know it is an action comedy, but even like with the narration and everything, it just seems like a little bit too campy for me, for my liking. Again, I did enjoy it. It was very entertaining, but that's just the thing. If you're in the mood for something like Trigun, or maybe even something more recent like with Blood Blockade Battlefront, now I think you'll find something to enjoy in Double Decker. But I must say the first episode didn't really blow my socks off. It didn't really make me excited to want to watch the second episode. If anything, it was just something that entertained me, and maybe that's something that'll change as it goes along. Again, this is the first episode, so maybe it'll have time to grow and build. Overall, I recommend you give it a shot if you just want to try something different, but I hope that it continues to build. I hope the censorship gets better, and I hope there's more to the characters because they're kind of cardboard, they're kind of basic. Basically, this series isn't reinventing any of the wheels in the action comedy genre. It's not doing anything different, and it's better out there. But again, this is the first impression. That's pretty much the premise of this video. So Double Decker officially premieres on September 30th, making it the very first show out the gate coming up for the winter 2018 season. So it got a head start on things. I might watch the first episode again when it actually premieres to see if anything's changed, but I doubt it. But let me know what you guys think. Me personally, I would give it a 3-episode test, but I'm setting my expectations pretty low for it. Again, it was entertaining, but it's nothing that I would think I would race to see every week. So if you guys checked it out, let me know what you thought, or if you're going to check it out, I would like to know what you thought about it after you saw it. Or you're going to give it a 3-episode test? Did you just write it off completely? And are you like me, where you're just disappointed that you're not going to get season 2 of Tiger and Bunny? Because I hope this doesn't turn to a Soul Eater type of thing where, you know, everybody wants Soul Eater Brotherhood. Let's just go ahead and say it. And they came out with Soul Eater Not, and nobody watched Soul Eater Not because Soul Eater Not sucked, number 1. And number 2, it wasn't more Soul Eater. So I hope, if Double Decker's underwhelming, I hope that doesn't affect that we're going to get more Tiger and Bunny soon. So we can wish on that. So as I always say, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. As I always say, you guys be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by, and be sure to hit that bell so you'll know whenever I drop a video, go live with a stream, and all of that good stuff, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So on that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.